fight Frank Martin. But before I want to see those fights, I want to see what happens in this Gervonta fight. Feel me? So let's let Tank fight Frank first, and then you feel me. If Frank put up a good performance, I want to see him fight Ryan, and I want to see him fight Shakur. You feel me? Just because they both was talking that crap, and I feel like Frank would give both of them a run for their money. You feel me? But man, what type stuff? But make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You feel me? We on the road to 8K. You feel me? And I know y'all just enjoy watching these videos, so hit the subscribe button. That's the least you can do. You feel me?
Ryan Garcia trying to be best of friends with Tank, and he even went against his own team. We're going to talk about everything Ryan Garcia had to say, and then I'm going to let y'all hear Frank Martin's response on all of this. But before we do that, make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook on it. Is Ryan and Tank best of friends now? Man, this junk is crazy right here. Now, we all know that Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis, man, they made headlines when they fought each other, because when them pay-per-view numbers came out, it shocked the whole world.
Say, what type of panties is that Tank got on? Y'all let me know, you feel me? Let me know what type of panties it is. I ain't meant to start the video, but just let me know. Hey, hit that subscribe button while y'all at.
Boxing world hadn't seen a pay-per-view do over 1 million pay-per-view buys in years. I think besides Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, the last one the boxing world had seen do over 1 million was way back when Triple G and Canelo fought each other for the second time. Other than that, you know, we was getting 200,000s and things like that. And Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, they made a whole lot of money together. But shortly after, Ryan, he was doing interviews talking about F Tank. Tank played him, you know, with the whole rehydration.
You feel me? I don't understand why people still take what Ryan Garcia says seriously. You feel me? Simply because of the fact that Ryan Garcia is going to say what he wants. And regardless of what he wants, you feel me, he's just going to say it. Regardless of if it's true or not, he's going to say it. You feel me? Like he was talking about the Ostarine, well, the tested positive for PEDs. Brother, he was in interviews talking about I love steroids, woo, woo, woo. Then on another interview, you're hearing him saying, why would I do this? Woo, so you can't really take what what Ryan Garcia is saying seriously. Me personally, I feel that Ryan Garcia and Tank do have a connection and a bond simply because of the fact that Tank not just gonna give, you feel me, anybody a fight knowing what his opponents will get out of it. You feel me? Like if Gervonta Davis fights a fighter and you feel me, the fight does numbers, not only will Tank's status go up, the fighter that he fights his status will go up also. And the fighter that he fights will also make a big bag. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think Tank is just going out giving anybody those opportunities. You feel me? So type stuff.
Clause and all of that. But recently, things took a turn when Ryan Garcia popped dirty for PEDs, and Gervonta Davis was one of the only fighters to keep it 100, because, you know, all the fighters, they pretty much been holding their tongue, not really wanting to comment on it, or they pretty much been all the way against Ryan Garcia and dogging him out, calling him a cheater. But Gervonta Davis, out of all people, he came out and he put his neck on the line for Ryan and said, I don't believe he cheated. I think that all of this is some BS, and I think Ryan is being taken.
Feel me? Like I was saying, right? Me and my brother was just having a conversation about it. It's crazy, y'all. Okay, if Ryan Garcia didn't test positive in a Gervonta Davis fight, and that was his toughest fight, why would he, you feel me, take PEDs versus Devin Haney? You feel me? That's two different skill levels. Why would he take PEDs versus Devin Haney and not take him versus Tank? That it doesn't add up, because this is the hardest fight of his career. So if anyone uses PEDs, I would expect it to be one of their hardest fights, right? Devin Haney is not Ryan's hardest fight at all. That's not Ryan's hardest fight. You feel me? We've seen it for ourselves. That's not his hardest fight. If anything, Ryan Garcia was in the motherfucking ring laughing in his head, bro. Honestly. Because Devin Haney couldn't do nothing. So why would, it does. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna stick with my point too because I don't see a reason.
Taking advantage of. And ever since then, he been sticking up for Ryan Garcia. Now, recently, Ryan came out on his Instagram and he said, man, I love you, bro. Talking to Tank. Telling Tank, you know, I got much love for you and we will see each other down the line and we gonna make millions and millions of dollars together. And Tank just responded with like demon emojis or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Saluting him. Basically, you know, it's all good. It's all love. Now, this is crazy because I didn't see this coming because especially after Ryan Garcia did an interview and he said that he thought him and Tank was cool after the fight. You know, fighters, man, they gain a different respect for each other after they share the ring together. And we seen at the press conference, Tank and Ryan supposedly exchanged numbers. Well, Ryan said that Tank gave him the wrong number. Later on down the line, Gervonta Davis thought it was funny and he admitted that he gave Ryan Garcia the wrong number. Now, I thought that was kind of weird because that's some female shit. Like, man, it's either you just tell him, nah, I'm not finna exchange numbers with you. Don't get a man a wrong number, you know, but that's a whole different situation in itself and it really don't got nothing to do with this video. But what it has to do with this video is after that, it's like, man, we ain't never.
Now, I don't think Tank gave him the wrong number. I think Tank gave him the right number and literally was trolling Ryan Garcia. That's what I think happened. You feel me? But who knows?
Finna be cool, but I guess Ryan Garcia, he have a change of hearts because Tank came out, like I said, he defended Ryan Garcia when nobody else was trying to defend Ryan Garcia but fans. Tank is the only boxer, like I said, that's coming out defending Ryan Garcia. And now Ryan has made a decision to go against his own teammate. Yeah, we all know Derek James trains Ryan Garcia and Frank Martin. They supposed to be a team. We've seen.
Boy, fuck all that. Frank Martin, you better move your motherfucking head. You feel me? You and they been training like
Ryan
this.
Garcia and Frank Martin. They supposed to.
Frank Martin, you better move your head, bro. Now, one thing I could say that's good is Frank Martin is a southpaw also. So, you feel me? His face won't be open like Devin was to Ryan Garcia. And how Zangs is going to be the Deontay Wilder, but we ain't going to speak on that yet.
To be a team. We've seen Frank Martin and Ryan Garcia with all their buddies hanging out together, eating at steakhouses. We even know that they've been out partying together in Dallas. Like, they were supposed to be cool. We've seen them training side by side with each other. And when Ryan Garcia just had his fight against Devin Haney, Frank Martin was rooting for Ryan. But Ryan ain't doing the same. He ain't showing the same love for Frank Martin. Ryan is going for Gervonta Davis. He even told the world, I got Tank knocking him out and I'm putting $1 million on it. What? Hold on, dog. So Frank Martin, man, he ain't feeling that. And this is what Frank Martin had to say about Ryan Garcia recently.
Oh man, see these ads, I just hate ads, you feel me? I swear, YouTube Premium, we coming. We coming.
You know how Ryan is, or is there some truth to, like, you guys don't really get along?
I mean, nah, he was cool. You know, he was cool, but like me, I don't care what he say. You know, I wouldn't get on or talk down or, you know, like he went from Frank from his press conference, Frank could win to Frank gonna get I bet $1 million against him. Like, that shit's fake to me. You know, like I don't fuck with people like that. You know, that's fake. I don't care if it's promoting, building, that shit's fake. You know, so I ain't with all that. Like, I'm the type of person, I rock with who I rock with, and you know that's why my circle be small how it is, because it's fake. You know, like even with him saying that, I still ain't going down talking, bash his name. It is what it is. You know, let him lose his money.
Is that kind of what the tweet following when you put out like ain't no friends and this shit? It's all kind of fake. That tweet wasn't geared directly towards him, but it had something. He was a part of that, you know, but it was bigger than just that, you know. It's a lot. Like,
this boxing shit, these people, they ain't your friend, you know. And I get that, you know, people change up, people jump sides, you know. You got people who doubt, so it's just like, shit. You really in this shit by yourself, really.
Now that I done heard Frank Martin's side, right, and his response on all of this stuff that Ryan Garcia is doing, as far as going against him, telling the whole world he betting $1 million on Tank Davis and Tank gonna knock him out, and then putting up posts rooting on Gervonta Davis to knock his teammate out. We supposed to be on the same team.
This Ryan Garcia brother, the one that has a fight coming up, Brody, you're sloppy as hell, fam. Who the hell said what? And someone said he's gonna win the fight. What? Bro, this is terrible. You're sloppy, fam. This is not boxing material. What weight class is he in, y'all? Is he in 168? Ew. He has to be in 154. Has to be.
We didn't went out together. We didn't hung out together. We didn't broke bread together, all of that. And now you didn't basically turn your back on me, and you ain't even doing it privately. See, this would be different if Ryan Garcia, he just went and made his bet privately because he think that Tank Davis is going to win, and he trying to get some money out of him, right? He just don't believe that, you know, Frank can beat Tank. If it's like that and you do it privately, well, then it's cool. But with you coming out publicly rooting against me and we supposed to be cool, man, F you. It's some fake-ish. So I feel what Frank Martin is saying. So I got to go with Frank on this situation, man. And the thing with Ryan Garcia, he really suffers from being bipolar. So one day, Ryan Garcia, he might say, oh, I love you and I want to be your best friend. And
Doesn't mean that he's bipolar. It means that he literally is talking out of his ass. See what I'm saying? When you talk out of your ass, you literally forget what the hell you said. You feel me? This next minute, and then you fuck around and say the literal opposite of what you said before, just because he was talking out of his ass. You feel me? And a lot of people do that.
Then the next day, he might do an interview shitting on you. You know, Ryan do that a lot, if y'all haven't noticed. Also, Ryan Garcia is one of those happy-go-lucky drunks. When he get drunk, you know, he want to be Gervonta Davis's best friend. When he's sober, he'll do an interview talking bad about Tank Davis. So you just never know what you're going to get from Ryan Garcia. But for him to do that, what he did to Frank Martin, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no real shit. And Frank Martin was right. You know, it ain't no friends in this. A lot of these dudes is snakes. A lot of these dudes don't have morals, and you know, you just, hey, you don't know how to take them. And so, you know, I feel Frank, man. I think Frank was a little bit hurt by that, though. You know, seeing that he thought Ryan was cool because he said it. He was like, nah, man, he was cool. Like, I thought we was cool until he turned around and did that shit. And as far as Ryan saying, oh, you with Errol, and man, Frank Martin don't have nothing to do with the situation between Errol Spence and Derrick James. As we all know, Frank Martin is still trained by Derrick James. He don't get in between that shit. He ain't got nothing to do with that. So yeah, man, Ryan Garcia is all the way wrong in this situation. And like I said, it ain't nothing that he's betting on Tank. If that's what he believed, that's what he believed. But you don't have to advertise it, and you don't have to let the whole world know that you're going against me if we supposed to be cool like that. So yeah, man, that's how I feel about the situation.
And I mean, I agree with what's his name? Boxing Ego. On everything boxing, you feel me? Hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Nah, matter of fact, just hit the subscribe button.